Well, that brings us to the course wrap-up. We've reached the end of the information we're going to be able to cover here. And keep in mind, we have covered a lot of things. Data warehousing is an absolutely huge topic. But trust me, we could go on and on and on. This could be, a 150-hour, 200-hour course. There's so much going on. Keep in mind, data warehousing requires you to have a very good understanding of SQL Server, of Transact SQL, of database structures, of all sorts of things, database performance. And then once you get past that, then you jump into the SQL Server Integration Services / SQL Data Tools environment, and that's another huge topic. You could do, an extended class, for who knows, Microsoft used to teach these things. It was a 5-day class just on some of the basics on SSIS. What you've got here with this exam is the collision of two very, very large topics. And I can just tell you, I've never met anybody that I don't think that had the knowledge and the skill set honed to the point that they need it to just go in and sit down and pass one of these data warehousing implementation exams. Keep in mind, both data warehousing and using SQL Server Integration Services is both an art and a science. And sometimes it takes a little more art than science, and sometimes you have to really dig into the science to figure out why your art's not exactly behaving like you think it should. So understand, you're looking at a big topic here, and there's two big secrets I can give you for passing this 70-463 exam. Number one, get hands-on experience. Go out to Microsoft's website, go under their certification section, find the stated objectives for the 70-463 exam, work through that list. We've covered a lot of them in this course. There's a few that we didn't get to, but it's not going to be possible to get to all of them because some of them are chicken and egg type situations. A lot of them are dependent on your particular implementation of the data. And so what I've tried to do here is show you the basics, get you going, get you comfortable with the interface, comfortable with a couple of the tools, how it works, comfortable with some of the basic topics of data warehousing, and then you can build it from there. So number one, load this up, get some hands-on experience. The second big secret is patience. Especially when you're working, if you're building your first data warehouse, you'll get confused, you'll figure it out, you'll get confused again. Just keep going. The periods of being confused will shrink over a little bit of time, and then you'll do the same process in the SQL Server Integration Services / SQL Data Tools environment. Keep in mind, all the magic that's going on there does not override basic SQL Server performance, table locks, row locks, all that sort of thing. So you'll just have to kind of work through all of these. Okay, so hands-on and patience, more hands-on and patience, more hands-on and patience. Now, the best resource that I can point you to that you can get to for free is msdn.microsoft.com. Go out there, do a search for SSIS. You will see Microsoft's full set of documentation on SQL Server Integration Services. Now, data warehousing is another big topic. There's a lot of information on Microsoft's website. I do understand Microsoft can be kind of hard to follow sometimes on their examples, on their discourse on what things are, how they work. There are some excellent third-party books out there in the marketplace about SQL Server. SQL Server 2012 has now been out a few months. You can find plenty of information out there about that if you have 40, 50, 60 bucks to spend on those. You've jumped into a big arena here. Take your time, work through it, get plenty of hands-on. I hope I've helped you here tremendously to get ready for this exam. I wish you the best of luck with it. I've tried to cover the main basic topics that will kind of turn you loose and help you to understand everything else a whole lot easier. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. It's an honor to teach you, and I wish you the best of luck on your exam.